Sorry, I'm late. Um, I had to clean some stuff up around the house, and I'm getting everything ready right now. I got my pumpkin bread here in front of me. For the what the hell? Uh, yeah, I know what's going. My other headset here. Let's take that out. There. Okay, I didn't put the green screen up. I didn't make time to do it. Um, Let me do this. Sports scores bot. All right. Uh, they should have Army Navy available. There we go. I got Army Navy right there. I got my flip cards here ready. And take that down. This down with it. And I can flip this over here. So I can look at the camera, and y'all are getting uh it took me so long to get on here because I had to finish with the dishes and everything, and I wanted to be sure I did that while my wife was out running errands. Here come the Navy midshipmen at 9-2. They're playing this game in Baltimore. This is one that is on my bucket list. And now here comes Army clad in the white uniforms at 6-5. Army is bowl bound. And congratulations to both of these teams being bowl bound. I thought Navy would be playing in their conference championship game. There's Brad Nessler and Gary Danielson. And Brad is an underrated play by play announcer. I get myself a little insulin now that I'm eating. And grab my other tablet for all my stats. Behind the scenes stuff, folks. Mm. I might have to plug this in. Blake Horvath, Eli Heidenreich. Where's the button? Yep. I got to plug this in. All right. Plug this in. Where'd it go? Somebody was asking me what happened Wednesday night with Iowa and Iowa State. A lot of technical difficulties in getting the feed, but now I have a workaround. Landon Robinson on defense is the man to watch for the Naval Academy. Tomorrow we got a pair of good ones. Oh, okay. Now we're going to have our coin flip. Doggone it. I had this thing on. And Donald J is going to flip the coin. Did I press the wrong button? There it is. There we go. All right. Sharks and Penguins are underway. Come on, man. See how the coin flip goes. And that's what we're waiting on right now. Army Navy is one game that is on my bucket list. I want to see an Army Navy game live. Here, I gotta fix this. Camera. There we are. And I missed a coin flip. Okay, Navy is going to receive. Army is going to kick off and exchange pleasantries. And we're getting ready to do this thing. Oops, wrong. There we got it. Look at those helmets. Those helmets are so cool. Navy with their 250th anniversary. So celebrating that. Man, this is going to be fun. Now, come up with every year. Make this down just a tad. Okay, had it. Okay, leave it there. All right. Hey, why am I tilted? Because the camera was tilted. That's what. Jeff Monken is the head coach for the Army Black Knights at 6-5. Navy is 92, 43 degrees in Baltimore, Maryland. Next year they go to New Jersey, and the year after that they go to Philadelphia. This is the 126th Army Navy game. Navy leads the all-time series 63, 55, and 7. They've won 10 of the last 14. And now Army come out in uniforms. Navy goes navy blue tops, white bottoms. Bryant back deep to receive. And it's Jason Bryant back deep to receive. Anderson Bolton will get us underway. Here we go. Right to left. And it will go to the end zone for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And I lost my... One of those kind of things. Blake Horvath has thrown for 1,390 yards. He's rushed for 1,040, 23 total touchdowns, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Navy moving right here in the first quarter. Sidecar back stands to his left. Horvath out of the shotgun, gives it to his running back straight through, and he'll get 7. And that's Heidenreich, who figures to tote the load today. Why are you not coming up? This tablet's going to get on my nerve. Daniel Berry is with us. Happy Saturday to you, buddy. All right, got a new batch of tea done. Kitchen just about done. Clean up the dog mess. All right, we're ready to get back to work. 2nd down and 2. What's up, Horowitz? And it's Horvath that'll keep it running right. 1st down and more. Out to the 40, 45, and steps out of bounds at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Naval Academy. And we're just getting started with our broadcast, and already we're having some scuff issues. But you know what, doggone it? I'm going to do this whole damn game. Oh, that's why. I thought I was pressing the wrong button. 1st and 10 for the Naval Academy from the 46-yard line. And Horvath pitches to Heidenreich, and he got whacked. The option pitch came out to the right. There's my tablet. You know what happened? Somehow it ran out. 2nd down and 10. Or back up to the shotgun. Heidenreich stands to his right. Now moves to his left. 5 on the play clock. And on the jet sweep, they fake it. Horvath takes it, and he is popped again. Malcolm Johnson, the first Navy freshman to start on the offensive line since 1997. Meanwhile, for Army, Eric Ford is the man to watch on defense. Third down and 9 from the 47-yard line for the Naval Academy, moving right. Horvath throws the middle screen. It is caught, and that's a 1st down to Heidenreich, down to the 40. Another 1st down for Navy. Now, I'm just getting my bearings here. I make sure that most of the work I can get done around the house got done. And there we go. Congrats and a shout out to Fernando Mendoza for Indiana, the Maxwell Award winner, and possibly the Heisman Trophy winner. We'll find that out tonight. They'll work out of the pistol, moving right to left. And it's Heidenreich. No, it's Horvath that'll keep it. He gets inside the 40, down to the 36. We will keep you updated on scores all afternoon. 2nd down and 5 after a 5-yard run. The Navy midshipmen 9-2, 7-1 in the American Conference. Now they'll operate. Horvath operates under center, turns and gives to his fullback, running straight ahead, and he will get a yard. It'll leave 3rd down and 4. And that was Alec Tessa on the carry that time. 3rd and 3. Running back stands to his right, and it's Horvath that will keep it, and he will get the 1st down inside the 30, down to the 24-yard So a new set of downs for the Naval Academy. They continue to, as the late great Hank Stram once said, and Horowitz, I know you recognize this sentence, keep on matriculating the ball down the field. Navy is doing right now. 1st and 10. Now they'll come out to a spread. Formation takes the belt high snap, keeps it in, squeezes through, and he'll get 2, maybe 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Blake Horvath, 2,469 yards, 4th all-time in Navy history. He's thrown 24 touchdowns. That's 5th. Rushed for 31. That's 7th all-time. Well, that's all-time. Those are all-time numbers, not just Navy numbers. 9:15 remaining in the opening quarter. It's the Naval Academy that is on the drive. 2nd down and 7 from the Army 22. Horvath under center this time. Fakes the option pitch to Tessa. Pitches it right side again. And we have a flag down. That was Heidenreich, 22, who got the carry that time. But let's check the flag. Got my water right here. They say no foul on the play. 1st down for Navy. Tessa and Heidenreich are the main men to watch. That was Heidenreich who got the call at that time, who spun inside the 15 down to the 11. They're at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland for this one. 11th play of the drive coming up for the Naval Academy. Horvath fakes, now scrambles out to his right, tucks it in, and gets inside the 10-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Heidenreich and Tessa threw blocks that time to get Horvath free. 2nd and 7 from the 10-yard line. And it's Horvath in shotgun formation with Tessa with them. It's Horvath that'll keep it. Horvath up the middle, down to the 5. And I wouldn't be surprised if Horvath keeps this and finishes the drive himself. 3rd down and about 3 from the 5-yard line. 7:28 remaining in the opening quarter. This is the first possession of the game, and Navy's had the ball for half the period. It is Horvath sweeping to his right. 1st down and touchdown! Blake Horvath caps off the 13-play drive with a touchdown run, and Navy leads 6-0. Blake Horvath has carried 8 times for 45 yards, and he has the touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run by Blake Horvath. "13 plays, 75 yards. That makes Horowitz happy. Extra point is good. And with 7:16, beg your pardon, remaining in the first quarter, your score, Navy 7, Army nothing. First annual Army-Navy game covered by Snowman Sportsnet, and it won't be the last one. If you guys like what you see and what you hear, and hope that you do, why don't you do me a favor? Drop a like and a subscribe. And if you feel so inclined, why don't you drop a PayPal donation, a Cash App donation, or a Super Chat? Or it says perfect way to start this off. I think so. We all picked Navy on our morning show picks. Let's see if I can find something really quick. There it is. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Doggone it. Okay. Find it that way. Darn it. There we go. This is the first time I've ever done Army Navy, and I'm excited to do it. I am excited to do it. You know what? I have an idea. I think I got this downloaded so I can bring it up that way. Fit down with us, says Blake Horvath. He's the man. And you mentioned that Deets on Thursday. No, that's not what I needed. Coming up, 5 marched 75 yards in 13 plays. And Blake Horvath, the man, the myth, the legend, caps it off with a 5-yard touchdown run. I know I saved this thing. Apparently I didn't. Here, let me do this. All right, now it's Army's turn. You're going to see a few glitches. Army. There we go. Oh, there it is. Right there. From the 25 down and in. Moving right. And they're going to throw it. This is a rarity. No, he's not. He takes off and he. There. Cale Helms is your starting quarterback. He'll shift back to shotgun formation. Samari Howard is with him. Out of the pistol, 3 receivers out to the right. On second down, they hand it to Helms, and Helms is going to get swallowed under as he reaches 30-yard line. So it leaves 3rd down and 5. Across the front, Julian Matome, Landon Robinson, Griffin Willis, and Griffin Willis, and Mark Anthony Parker, the linebackers, Nick Bell, Philip Hamilton, Oise Sessi, and Justin Ross, your secondary. Now I'm getting back with rhythm. 3rd down and 4. 6 minutes left in the opening quarter. This is Helms that will take it himself. He's got the first down and more. 40, 45, 50, 45, dragged down to the 41-yard line. Cale Helms picks up a bunch and a first down for the Army Black Knights. First and 10 from the Navy 43-yard line. Jake Rendina gets the call, busting his way up the middle, down to the 40, down to the 39, gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Bryson Daly was the man for Army last year. They had the split time. Caleb Helms and Dwayne Coleman sharing the quarterback duties this year, trying to equal everything that Bryson Daly did last year with 41 touchdowns, 36 rushing yards compared to 64 for Navy. Second down and 6. Helms in shotgun formation. Rendina makes his way to the backfield, and it is Helms that will keep it, and he gets 1. He was brought down from behind by Julian Motome, the 6'3 sophomore. 6'3", 263. It is third down and 5. Helms will throw to the right. Caught. First down, Army. And that reception was made. Excuse me. This is where I miss having a spotter and trying to do these on my own. Brady Anderson made the reception on first down. Helms keeps. He gets 1 down to the 30-yard line. This is what college football is all about, folks. Second down and 8. From the 29-yard line. 2:52 remaining opening quarter. We knew this would be. Is this the 1996 Baltimore Orioles? No, it is not. Second down and 8 from the 29. Helms in shotgun formation, claps his hands, takes the belt high shotgun snap, and moves and runs up the middle. He gets down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 4. Third and 4 coming up for the Army Black Knights as they lead 7-0. The run games are on full display here. You got that right, big dog. Prototypical smash mouth All-American football, which is what a football game should contain and should be. Third and 4 from the 25-yard line. Army has the ball moving left. Cade Helms this time under center. 3 backs behind him. 1 goes in motion, and they pitch it out. Then he's going to be short of the first down. 4th and 2. Coming up for the Army Black Knights. And you kind of had a feeling it would go the game would go like this. Wait a minute. I called a wrong. Yeah, no, I didn't. I called the right number. 4th and 2. Helms keeps. He's got the first down. Down to the 21-yard line. There was maybe a few years ago, there was maybe 3 passing attempts combined. I understand that. So Cale Helms doing what Blake Horvath did on his opening drive. $40 left, opening quarter. This should run the clock out. Helms hands it to his running back, sweeping left, and he gets inside the 20, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now the clock is stopped with 29 seconds left in the opening quarter because there is a penalty flag, and I think this is going to be a face mask. It is going to be a face mask. So that'll put the ball, Jackson Campbell, the guilty party. That'll put the ball down to the 9-yard line. And they're going to have to snap the ball. There's a 4-second difference. Play clock to game clock. I'm always used to saying shot clock to game clock. Helms waits back in shotgun formation. 9 seconds left in the opening quarter. Helms back to throw. Stepping up into the pocket. He takes off, and he is wrestled down at the 1-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal when we start the second quarter. So 2 drives. First quarter's over. Your score at the end of 1. Navy 7. Army nothing. Army Navy on Snowman Sportsnet. I'll tell you what, man. This is the best rivalry game ever. You can have Ohio State, Michigan. You can have Florida, Georgia. You can even have Northwestern Illinois. This is the best one, Army, Navy. I'm going to take a breather. Now back in 2 minutes. Second quarter after this.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
Second quarter time, and Army trails Navy 7-0, but Navy has the ball. Army has the ball, and they're driving. They have it 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Where'd my phone go? Oh, it's right here in my pocket. I'm going to need some help getting through this one because I was running around the house doing a lot of cleaning. Did I get the mail yesterday? My wife texted me. Okay. It seems like I'm out of breath. I am, because I was doing a lot of cleaning in a short amount of time. And as you know, I'm slowly getting the strength back in my legs. And they tend to wear out quicker than I'm used to. Christie says Brady Anderson, 50 home runs in 1996 and never did it again. Wasn't he suspended for wasn't he suspended for PEDs? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. They switched sides. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. 12 plays, 73 yards, 7 minutes, 16 seconds so far. Helms under center, second and goal from the 2. It is Helms, touchdown Army. Cade Helms in from 2 yards out, and the Black Knights celebrate. And we're a extra point away from tying this thing. So Horvath and Helms, the two quarterbacks, each score rushing touchdowns. Dawson Jones will try to tie it up. Snap is backing down on the way. It's good. And with 14:55 remaining in the second quarter, nothing better than 2 drives and 2 touchdowns. We're tied at 7. 14:55 remaining in the second quarter. Army Navy continues on Snowman Sportsnet.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Seven tie with 14:55 remaining in the second quarter. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Each drive, 13 plus plays. And nothing better than only 2 drives in the game. Both scoring touchdowns. And nothing better than my wife's pumpkin bread on this snowy December afternoon. Again, if it seems like I'm out of breath, I am. As I mentioned, I've been running around a lot, trying to get some stuff done around the house. I really slept in today, because I had plans of breaking up my office. Anderson Britton will kick things away, and we're back to business. And the ball will go to and through the end zone for a touchback. They're at the end of 2. The Wild lead the Senators 2-1. I did my first hockey game last night in many years, and it went as well as I thought it could. I have to do better with committing to memorizing the lineups. I did as much prep as I could. Kale Hillams, 8 carries, 48 yards with a touchdown. Blake Horvath, 8 carries, 46 yards for a touchdown. And it's Horvath that will keep it on first down. He gets walloped in the backfield for a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12 coming up. I don't think he was ready for that snap from the looks of it. Second down and 12 from the 23. Chapman in the backfield along with Horvath. And it's Chapman that'll get the call up the middle, and he gets across the 30. And he gets to the 32-yard line. 3rd down and 3. With a minute gone in the second quarter. Last one back there for Army was Colin Madison on 3rd and 3. This is Horvath, and he's going to be short by a yard. So for the first time, we see something rare, a punt. And remember, teams in the NFL, a punt is okay this early in the ball game. That is Football 101, presented by Chris Dietz. 4th down and 1. And a punt is indeed going to happen. James. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Jacob Carlson will punt it away, and it's going to roll to a stop at the 34-yard line. So we'll take this time out with 12:37 remaining in the opening half. Your score, Army 7, Navy 7. I can never imagine myself sitting way up in the nosebleeds. I've done it for concerts. I've never done it for, have I done it for a basketball game? No. Wait a minute. Yes, I did. I did it in the old stadium. Some guy named Michael Jordan was playing with the Bulls at the time. 12:37 for the half. Army 7, Navy 7. Back after this timeout. Back at this timeout, I said.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
I got a great comment from Horowitz. He said, nosebleed seats were my home until I could afford to buy my own tickets. I understand. Before I covered the Bulls, nosebleed seats were my home in the old stadium. And then I got something called a press pass. First down and 10 for Army. They'll work out of the spread, moving left to right. Helms takes the shotgun snap, and Power will get about 4. 4-yard gain. It will be second down and 6. Second down and 6 from the 38-yard line. As we count down to 12 minutes remaining in the opening half. 7-7 tie. What you'd expect. We're going to cover the NAIA championship next Saturday. Yes, I will strap on the headset for that. I've always loved the lower levels. This is Howard racing up the middle, and he scoots out to the right, and he gets the first down for Army. South Dakota trails Montana 7-0. Hell, if we got time and I get everything done around the house that I need to, we may do an FCS quarterfinal game tonight. Celebration Bowl goes. Oh, Celebration Bowl is in overtime. Celebration Bowl is in overtime. I realize they played it today. On first down, this is Howard racing out to the right, and he'll get a couple. Gain of 2. Army Navy is the game for you we have today. $15 carries for both teams. Hey, Horowitz, what stadium did you live in the nosebleeds? For me, it was Chicago Stadium. Second down and 8. Helms will take it himself, and he gets nothing and likes it. Down to 10.5 minutes remaining in the first half of a 7-7 tie. This is America's game, Army and Navy. Third and 8. 7 left in the first half of play. Army snap to Helms. He fires up the middle. It's caught by Short. He's got the first down. Breaks a tackle inside the 40. On the far side. Outside bounds. I beg your pardon. At the 30-yard line. So first down for the Army Black Knights. Good delivery by Helms just before he got whacked from the 31-yard line. First down and the shotgun takes a shotgun snap and rolls to his right. He's got a first down and more inside to the 19-yard line. It's the quarterbacks doing damage for both teams. I don't know if my wife's going to come in here with groceries, but if she does, I'm jumping off of here and helping her and get her situated. This is Howard on the move to the right. Howard gets down to the 16-yard line. It'll be second down and 7, 8:25 remaining in the first half of play. See, these drone shots they take at the top of the stadium, They thrill me and they scare me at the same time. Why? Furthest up I want to be is a press box. Riverfront Stadium until it got replaced in '02. I can dig that. Sack behind the line is Helms. And it's Willis who makes the play. 3rd and 8. And there's only been one penalty in this game. Oh, excuse me. I didn't expect that one to happen. 3rd and 8. They'll operate out of the pistol. Helms waits, takes the pistol snap, and he runs straight ahead, and he'll get dragged down to the 10-yard line. Face 4th and 1. And I have the distinct feeling that Army may spend a timeout to figure out what they want to do. Lightning and Islanders have started. 6:50 remaining in the first half. It is 4th down and 2. Down to 10 on the play clock. 6:38 for the half. Helms under center with a back behind him. And Army does indeed call timeout. And I'm going to take a breather and take a timeout with him. 6:35 remains in the first half. Let me catch my breath. Army 7, Navy 7. Let's pause for this 100-second timeout.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Bills and Patriots tomorrow. Colts and Seahawks on the other side of the doubleheader, plus a peek in at Levi's Stadium as the 49ers go for their 10th victory of the season and 4th in a row as they host the Tennessee Titans from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. All right, what will they do on 4th and 2 from the 11? They got to get to the 9 for a first down. And if I were Army, I'd keep it in the hands of Cade Helms. And don't let nobody else touch the ball if you want to get the lead here. 4th and 2. From the 11-yard line, Helms under center with a back behind him. 2 tight ends in the game. It is Helms running right, first down and more, and he'll get knocked down to the 8-yard line. First and goal, Army, as they look for the lead. with the clock a running. "23 plays for Army for 123 yards, 8 first downs, 13:34 they've used off the clock. It is Helms running right. He'll get down to the 5-yard line. 5:50 left in the first half. This has been the quickest moving first half I've ever called. And of course, it would happen to be Army Navy. 12th play of the drive coming up. They've used 7 minutes. 7 minutes plus, as a matter of fact. Love those helmets. I want to get a few of those. Helms tries again. He gets down to the 4. And the clock continues to tick, tick, tick. As we are approaching 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Riverfront Stadium. I've seen Riverfront Stadium. Never been in there, but I've seen Riverfront Stadium. 3rd and goal from the 3. 4:40 left in the first half. 4:35 left in the first half. Helms throws. It is caught by Short, and Short will be short of the goal line. Only the second pass of the drive. Navy was waiting for it. And it is now 4th and goal. And we'll play a little Deets 101. Take the points. Don't be like Dan Campbell from the Detroit Lions and gamble here. You have a field goal in your back pocket. Take it and take the lead. Dawson Jones will try for his 13th field goal of the season. He is 12 of 17. He's got it. And Army has grabbed the lead, 10 unanswered points. And with 3:45 remaining in the first half, it is Army 10 and Navy 7. And we'll pause for this 100-second timeout.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
"10-7 Army, they lead Navy. Navy began this game with a touchdown on their opening drive. Army answers with a touchdown on their opening drive. And after a punt, Army takes it down and gets the leading points ahead of halftime. And speaking of which, I'm going to take an extended break at halftime to fully catch my breath. As the Black Knights lead 10-7, and we're ready to get back to business with 3:45 left in the second quarter. Commissioner's Trophy. Oh, Commander-in-Chief. Commissioner's Trophy. Jeez Louise. Commander-in-Chief Trophy. Duh. Yeah. Isaiah Bryant back deep to receive for Navy. And it's Bryant who will take it and bring it out outside of the 10, running right to the 20, and brought down to the 22-yard line. And they're going to take a 30-second break on the broadcast. I'm going to take a 30-second break right here and just breathe. I'm going to finish the dishes at halftime and get them all out of the way as much as I can. I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best, folks. So used to looking ahead right here, and the camera's right here. Hold on a minute. Oops. That's wrong. That's better. Oop. Door's in the way. Can't have that. There we go. There we are. Hey, Deets, how far up did you sit at MetLife Stadium? Or how far have you ever sat up in a stadium? I've sat in the upper regions of New Comiskey Park, and that happened the night that we clinched the final American League West division in 1993 against the Seattle Mariners. Loud as all get out in that place. They're done with 2 periods, and the Wild lead the Senators, I beg your pardon, 2-1. Now, how fast can Army get Navy off the field here? Blake Horvath has 10 carries for 46 yards, and this is after he had 8 carries for 46 yards on his first drive. So let's see what they do here on 1st and 10. They'll operate out of the pistol, and they're waiting for him. Horvath sacked for a loss of 6. 2nd down and 16. Boy, they were waiting for him that time. And what I found out in scoring games, if you lose yardage on a sack in college football, it takes away from your rushing yardage. 2nd down and 16. It is Horvath, and he gets nothing and likes it. So now it is 3rd and 16. We got a final in 4 overtimes. South Carolina State beats Prairie View. I can't talk today. Prairie View A&M. They have run 17 rushing plays and 1 pass play. They may need a pass play here with 2:20 left in the half. 5 on the play clock. Horvath waiting in shotgun formation. Takes the belt high snap. Looks to throw. dances to his right and now fires. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! First down by Heidenreich. Out to the 38-yard line. First down, Navy, as we hit the 2-minute warning. Horvath bought himself just enough time, and that should have been intercepted. That should have easily been intercepted. Horvath put it in a dangerous spot. It was fluttering when it came out of his hand, but Heidenreich saves his quarterback, gets him 22 yards and a first down as we hit the 2-minute warning. Let's take this time out for 100 seconds. It's 10-7 Army. Back after this timeout.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Army 10, Navy 7. As the Navy midshipman look for, there's never been a 1,000-yard receiver in Navy history because they always love to run the ball. And they're just getting back to business. The video is courtesy of CBS. Yours truly, Brian Snow, provides the call. And if you like what you see in here, make sure you support the channel with a like, share, and a subscribe. Also, super chats and cash apps are also good. Out to the right is Heidenreich, and he gets about 5. You're going to see me build a halftime screen in OBS with a countdown. On second down, they fake it. Horvath throws. Caught. Heidenreich again. First down inside the 40, down to the 39. I'm struggling, but I'm going to make it through for you guys. Ottawa has tied the game with Minnesota 2-2 at the 5:45 mark of the third period. And now Horvath keeps it himself up the middle. He'll get about 7. Second down and 3 as we count down to a minute left in the first half. 10-7 Army. Horvath to throw to the left side, incomplete. It'll be second down and 10, 46 seconds left in the first half. There we go. Third down and 4, 46 seconds remaining in the first half. You can't get more even than the total number of yards. 129 for Navy, 128 for Army. And on third down, up the middle, first down, Navy. Inside the 30. And it was Horvath. It was Horvath who kept it, I think. Yep, it was. First and 10 from the 28. Horvath to throw. End zone incomplete. Looking for a flag, not going to get one. Second and 10. Oh, that was off the defender, so no flag needed there. That went doink right off of Chapman. Or that was intended for Chapman. Doggone it. The defender was Gavin Shields. Second and 10. Back to throw, and ball's loose. And Army has picked it up, or do they call it an incomplete? They may call this an incomplete pass. Right now, Army has a turnover with 18 seconds left in the first half. He went to cock his arm. He went to throw it. Oh, I believe that's going to be an incomplete pass. He cocked his arm, threw it back, and it left his hand out of his hand. I believe this is going to be an incomplete pass. As it's called right now, it's a fumble in favor of Army, who recovered. And he went to bring it back. There's your question right there. Was that a pump fake? Yeah, they're going to take a look at that. They're going to take a look at that, and y'all are going to take a look at this. Let's take time out for 100 seconds.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
This call may stand as a fumble because as they are showing the replay, Horvath went to make it a pump fake and he dropped the ball. That's a fumble, and Army's going to have it. So from a chance to have the tying score in their back pocket to a fumble and a recovery near midfield for Army. That is a fumble, folks. From the 45-yard line, Army ball, first down. Snap to Helms. Back to throw. Pressure comes. Rolls onto his right and throws. It is in. Oh, did he catch it? He did catch it. First down. Yeah, he sure did. Caught it with a foot down. $14 seconds left in the first half. 1st and 10 from the Navy, I beg your pardon, 31. And Army will receive the second half kickoff. Helms with a fake, back to throw, unloads toward the end zone, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. With 8 seconds left in the first half. And that should have been pass interference. It is Helms that will take it up the middle. And Helms gets a couple with 2 seconds left in the first half. And the timeout has been called. 3 seconds left in the first half? Yeah, 3 seconds left first half. Oh, come on. Okay. Penguins have scored. Islanders have scored twice. They lead the Lightning 2-0. 9:44 left in the first period there. All right, there's one key part that I need for my studio. There's 4 other items on the wish list, which I'll post here in the chat in a minute. Well, I'll do it after the half. They're going to try a field goal. Did he drop the ball? I think that's what they're reviewing. Did the ball come out? That ball's out. That ball's out, and Navy took it away from him. Cauley took it away from Helms. So that just may close the first half. Oh, Cauley took that ball away from him before any part of Helms hit the ground. That ball's out. That's what they're reviewing. That is out. I swear that ball came out. Unless there's something else I'm looking at. Nope. Army keeps the ball. It's third down. 3 seconds left in the first half. And Dawson Jones will try a long field goal. This is from 45 yards. And he's got it. He's got it. With room to spare, he's got it. And we are at halftime with your score. Army 13 and Navy 7. Absolutely drilled that. So I'm going to build me a new scene here in OBS, and we're going to halftime. 13-7 Army. Back with the second half after this. Okay. That's weird. Okay, I got to read a funny comment that Horowitz left for me while I went to take a break, and then we'll give. He said, "I recognize that music. That game stole all the quarters I could scrounge up as a kid, didn't it? Didn't it? It stole all of mine. If it wasn't Pac-Man or Super Pac-Man or whatever, or what other old school game I could lay my hands on, Centipede, Millipede, Tron, it was Outrun. When Outrun came, and for me, the predecessor to Outrun was Pole Position, and the predecessor to Pole Position was Turbo. Wild, just wild. Thank you for this. I appreciate you, buddy. Second half after this.
God damn it.
All right, we're getting ready to get back to work. 13-7, Army leads Navy. Navy scored on their first possession of the game. Didn't do anything since then. Army will get the ball to start the second half, and I'm a little more familiar with the names, and I got to get a better handle on remembering the names, matching the names with the numbers. And I say that because I I still have a great memory. What's up, Mickey Delaney? I didn't see you in the comments there for a moment. I still have a great memory, but it's not as great as it once was, especially after chemo and everything. Wild defeat the Ottawa Senators 3-2. Penguins lead the Sharks 4-1 at the start of the second period, and off we go. It will be taken inside the 5-yard line for a touchback, and Cale Helms and company will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see what Helms and company do first. Oh, I see what I see what it is now. I'm looking at the camera, measuring it while I get everything else together. Helms will throw. He looks and fires left. It's caught by Short. Short makes a man miss. First down, 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds at the Navy 46-yard line. 29 yards on that first pass play of the second half, and immediately Army is in Navy territory. Noah Short, the 6-foot senior. And now they'll operate out of the pistol. 82 passing yards for Army, 56 for Navy. And on first down, they hand it off. It's a gain of 2 to be second down and 8. Samari Howard on the carry that time for Army. We about to take a bath with this game. Seems like it, Victor. Seems like it. Helms has carried the ball 17 times for 79 yards and a touchdown. Second down and 8 from the Navy 44. Helms back to throw. He looks, he throws, and it's incomplete. And it'll be third down and 8. Now this game has slowed to a crawl after 2 drives took up the first period. So we got a solid play-by-play schedule down. Nothing on Monday unless it's warranted. And next Monday it is warranted because it's the Snow family quote-unquote civil war. Tuesday is an off day. Wednesday it's women's basketball. Thursday it's an off day, and then Friday night ice, and then Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is going to be college football for us, and we have a timeout. And in place, I got to make this note because I just thought about it. In place of Friday night ice, it will be Oklahoma and Alabama in the first round of the college football playoff. As Victor Locke joins me from Chicago. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Sorry I'm a little late, guys. Lots of crazy stuff going on in the Locke household.
You ain't going to tell me twice.
Especially since now we're about to hit the Arctic chill in a couple of hours.
It's bleeping cold. Period.
It is bleeping cold, to say the absolute very least.
I went out and checked the rabbit today out in the barn. He's doing good. I got him equipped with food and water.
Good.
I came back in here and I was running around getting everything ready. Forgot to finish my prep for this game, which is why I'm having a horrible time with the names, which is bad for me because everybody knows I can remember a name in a heartbeat. Don't ask me.
Totally understandable.
NHL Devils beat the Ducks 4-1. So congrats to Ryan McCauley for that. Lightning trail the Islanders 2-0. They're heading into the third period of that game. Penguins are beating up the Sharks 4-1. They're heading into the third period of that game. Minnesota defeats Ottawa 3-2. Here in this game, it is Army 13 and Navy 7. We are in the midst of a timeout. What video game ate up all your allowance? I posed this question earlier when I played the Outrun theme at halftime. Horowitz chimed in and said, "I recognize that. It ate up most of my allowance."
There are 4.
1,
Centipede,
2,
Killer Instinct 2,
dig it, 3,
War Gods,
and 4.
It's a game called Ghost Silhouette Silent Scope. It is it's basically a sniper-based game. Have the full on. It's like on-rail sniper rifle game, and you look through it. You can actually. It looks like you're looking at an actual scope. The funniest thing was they did Silent Scope EX, and they decided to put 2 on there. So now you have it's 2 players. Here's the mistake.
Oh no!
It was like I made it with my dad, that I can get a higher score than him.
Why'd you do that?
Because Dad wasn't the biggest video gamer. Like the last he played was the NES, and I'm like, okay.
I'll repeat my question. Why'd you do that?
Again, dumb me, dumb child me, was like, oh, I could beat him. It's a video game. For those
You know my next word, and I can't say it here because we're on play-by-play duty.
For those of y'all who don't
third
know,
and 8 coming up for Army. They move right here in the third quarter in the all-white uniforms and the snap to Helms, but we get a flag for a false start.
Here's the problem, folks. My dad was in the Marine Corps and was a former rifle expert, former sniper. This is like you.
Orator Red Fox said it best.
Mm-hmm.
You big dummy.
Yeah, I really was a big dummy. This would be like
my dad. You know what I challenged my dad with?
Okay.
Centipede.
Oh God.
And I got killed. This is after we got the Atari 5200. So Dad had been playing it all day. I'm enjoying my Joe Montana football. Third down 13. Helms back to throw. Stepping up into the pocket. Rolls to his right. Looking. Dances back and throws, and it's incomplete. Fourth down, and Navy holds. Yeah, Dad had been playing center. Mom kicking his butt. Nicole kicking his butt. I was kicking his butt for a while, but then stupid Joe Montana loving me said, "Dad, I challenge you." And he kicked my tail.
Yep.
And he was the first one in the house to, and I didn't know at the time. This is the first punt of the afternoon for Army. It's up and away. And fair catch called for and made at the 11-yard line. And that's where Navy will take over. 13:22 left in the third. Army 13, Navy 7. But yeah, we all are trying to figure out what's going on. My dad was the first one in the house to recognize that if you get 12,000 points, you get a freebie. He was the first one to do it.
Mm-hmm. Especially, and there were 2 things that would help you with that. One was the tick. The other was the scorpion.
Man, me and the scorpion had a fight.
If you could,
you know who I had a fight with in Centipede?
Who?
Those doggone fleas.
That's the one. The fleas, because the fleas would refill the mushrooms.
Mm-hmm. I hated those fleas.
But if you tag the fleas, you get a good amount of points. The scorpion was also a good amount of points.
And if you recognize the pattern on where they fell, then you can tag them up. You can tag them up also. I didn't know the pattern.
Here's the big. the biggest takeaway I've always had with that is the closer you are, the higher your fire rate was.
Yep.
So if you got close to something, you could shoot off several shots. Oh, door's open.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Snowman, so now we got 1st and 10 for Navy. Hand off to the running back up the middle, gets a couple of yards. And they were set up at about the 10-yard line. They're now up to about the 13. You're just tuning in, folks. It's 13-7 in favor of the Army, the United States Armed Forces.
Oh, it was down here. I was looking up there. I was like, it's not there. There's nothing there.
They'll go from the gun. 3 receivers to the right side. Running back to the left hip of Navy quarterback. 2nd and 8. Man moves in motion. Number 22. Hands off. Fakes it, and they try to keep it. Quarterback tries to keep it, and he will go straight down. I do like the Army's outfit, the white outfit with the Old English lettering, looking like the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence. So it's now 3rd and 7. Navy 9-2, Army 6-5. As I said, now ball's all outside the 14-yard line. From the gun, snap, back to throw, fires over the middle. It is intercepted. And Army picks it off, going back to the 20, moving to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone they go. Touchdown, Army. Tipped and picked. Justin Weaver, the cornerback for the Army, and the Army goes up now 19, could be up 20-7, pending the extra point of try. Wow, what a play. It just bounced off the hands of the receiver, and he cut left, and there was nobody in front of him. Number 22, the 10 receiver, and Weaver was able to just camp back there and pick it up, was never touched, and takes it back the other way.
Can you turn on the lights up there, please? Yep. I need to see what.
They're actually taking a look at it. Are they going to say he's down?
He's doing like he's down to a quarter of a bin. I gave him a ton of hay cubes.
All plays are reviewable. They might say that he's down since his knee was down.
I was going to say 4 or 5 a day.
His knee is down. Calling the field was a touchdown. So actually, we were able to take the touchdown off the board as the knee was down. And so I guess that will be called down by contact, even though he was never touched. So Army will have the ball, but they will start at the Navy 32.
Okay.
I'm going to get some help from the professor as soon as he gets here. So 1st and 10, Army. Back at the line. Snap, and the quarterback will keep it. He'll get to about the 30 off the first attempt, down at the second attempt. And it'll be 2nd down. No pitch, just a keep. And the professor is back. It's now 2nd and 6. Ball now on the 29-yard line. From the gun, 2 receivers to the left side. Hands off to the running back. Running back is not going to get anywhere as he's getting pushed right out of bounds. It'll be a loss of about 3.
Okay. All right, Victor, catch me up here. Was there a touchdown taken off the board?
Yes, interception. Justin Weaver was the one with the pick, but according to the ruling, his knee was down. He wasn't touched, but his knee was down after he intercepted the ball.
I'm looking at the replay. That's a good call.
So I didn't know that. So you can't advance after that?
In college, no. In high school and college, no, you cannot. Helms rolling to his left, and he gets banged down after about a gain of 4. Okay. Wife's home safe. Kitties have been fed. Food's been replenished. And we're going to make some chili here in a little while. Second and 6. And this running back is going backwards.
Yeah, nothing doing there.
Samari Howard, the carry that time, the 5'7" junior. Pierce with the stop for Navy. As we're under 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. I nearly said third period. When you call as many sports as I do.
Chili till tomorrow. I'm just getting the beans ready.
Okay.